Part 2. Azure Moon. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment. Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the kingdom must now supplement its meager forces. And so it requests reinforcements from Rodrigue, who is busy resisting Cornelia's army in Fraldarius territory.
Hello everybody, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we defended Garamak from the Empire. And now we must get reinforcements. That way we can actually take the fight to the Empire. Once we actually get through with loading. Come on, game. There we go.
You made it.
We received a reply from my father. You should read it too.
Gilbert has filled me in on the details. He tells me you are in immediate need of additional troops. I would like to say that I will gather reinforcements and send them to the monastery at once. However, I cannot afford to leave the front lines for that long. Would you be willing to meet us south of Fraldarius territory in Aelel, the Valley of Torment? Aelel is halfway between the monastery and our territory. There, I will deliver the soldiers you require.
The Valley of Torment.
Aelel lies on the border between Kingdom territory and Alliance territory. Humans dare not approach that place.
He's right. In Aelel, we can meet up with them without our enemy ever finding out.
Once my old man delivers his soldiers to us, then our war against the Empire can finally begin.
The path ahead will be a difficult one, Your Highness. Deadly, in all likelihood.
True. But what's the point in wavering now? Father, stepmother, Glenn, and even Dedu. I am certain this will bring them great joy. I know if I can just offer them Edelgard's head. I just know it.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
It's Hilda's birthday. Let's see, what would you like? Maybe this?
Oh, thanks for inviting me. Oh, wow, thanks. So delish. Huh?
Let me see.
Wow.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that.
Huh?
Nope.
Yep. Everyone's so serious all the time. Boring. Definitely.
Perfect! Sweet!
Huh? Wow. Oh, definitely, Professor. Yep. No boring lectures, okay?
Come on. There's usually a second one. Where is it?
If you hear anything, it's not my stomach grumbling. Just so you know.
Here we go. Gifts. What to give you? How would you like a teddy bear?
I love it! Thank you so much! Thanks for the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
It's Hardiman's birthday.
works better for me, but I am willing to compromise. For today. Thank you. Delicious. What?
Oh, come on!
Yes, yes. What?
Yeah, that one's a given.
What? Indeed. The monastery holds so many documents in its library, yet certain facts continue to elude me. Well then.
Perfect! Sweet.
Well then. Yes, yes. What? What? Something wrong with my monocle? It is a custom-made piece, yet still problematic sometimes. You do seem to have a mark of the exceptional about you. Indeed.
Gifts. What to give you? Oh, you like a board game.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for a wonderful time, Professor.
Alright, let's go and explore around the monastery.
Right, right.
Let's first go to the arena.
It seems Arianrode, one of the kingdom's sturdiest fortress cities, has fallen to the Empire. It looks like Count Ro didn't resist, and switched sides to the Empire straight away, repaying all that the royal family has done for him with betrayal. How shameful.
Alright, today is a lance tournament. Well, we can't use our best lance user, which is Dimitri. So let's use... I'm debating either Ingrid or Sylvain. Let's go Ingrid.
Too slow.
Come on, Ingrid.
Done. Onward. Nice try. I shall not stray.
Alright, into the quarterfinals.
My duty is your death.
I love that. My duty is your death, despite us being in a friendly competition. Well, someone actually landed a hit on her.
My duty is your death.
Get back to full health and begin the finals.
Too slow. It is done. Onward.
We have won the Advanced Lance Tournament. Get a silver lance plus and some money.
I'm steeling myself to see my father again. I can't stand that old man.
But he's your father.
That's just biological circumstance. We may have the same blood, but we've nothing else in common.
Lost items. What lost items do I have?
I know nothing about.
That's somebody from Blue Lions. Let's go up here and take part in the sauna. Shimir. I'll stay longer than increase steam. Damn it! Alright, well, let's go to the Amiibo Gazebo. Grab the items there and then see what's in the Holy Tomb. Anybody in the dormitory? No, there isn't. Got some tea. Alright, ooh, a lot of items. A bad lot of items, so let's go into the Holy Tomb.
I am grateful.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Some fruit. More tea. And that's it. Really? Got a bunch of dogs barking in the background. Don't know if the mic's picking that up. Because sometimes my mic will pick up things in the background, other times it will not.
I heard we're headed to the Valley of Torment. I'm not exactly thrilled. That place is supposed to be really, really hot. Just the thought of it makes me uncomfortable.
You don't like hot climates?
I hate them. You get all sweaty and sticky and ugh. Who names a place Valley of Torment? A more inviting name would have been nice. Valley of Endless Summer. Something like that.
Well, at least you're like me. You absolutely hate the heat. Let's go down here.
Professor, since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color.
That's part of your charm.
I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
Bernadetta?
Well, the Valley of Torment? What kind of a name for a place is that? It sounds scary. Do I really have to go with you? Hey, here's an idea. Maybe let the recluse stay home and hold the fort.
Alright, let's go to the greenhouse and see what's grown.
Ugh, so hungry. I won't be able to train if I don't get some food in me.
I used to eat until I was full, but nowadays, I can't even get seconds. Aren't reinforcements supposed to be joining us soon? I hope they bring food along with them. I still want my little sis to live in the town here, but there's no point if we can't even feed her.
Alright, let's do gardening. Okay, was hoping a bit more fruits than that, but at least a bit more variety of fruits.
I never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that, though, yes? I have no idea how you cope with it. I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere. Though the thought of working hard for it does sound like quite a pain.
Gotta clean out the storerooms, tend the flowers, do the washing, dust the library.
Do you need any help?
No, this is my job. Lady Rhea herself gave it to me. Even if Lady Rhea's not here right now, I still gotta do my duty. Like you gotta have other stuff you ought to be doing, yeah?
By the way, the kingdom capital or the imperial capital? I don't know which is the right way. If we tried to take on the Empire like this, would we really stand a chance? With House Fraldarius under attack, they probably can't spare many soldiers. On the other hand, if we did manage to take the imperial capital, the war would be over. I'm no good at thinking through this kind of complicated stuff.
Is this yours?
This is...
Nope. Grab these items. Do a bit of fishing. Ooh, rainbow fish. Get a goddess messenger. No rainbow fish. Let's do one more. Really? Let's keep going around.
If we can take back the kingdom, we'll recover our soldiers. And some food and supplies too, I bet. Most importantly of all, there are people in the kingdom waiting for our help. Even His Highness understands that, I'm sure of it. Yet, he wants to take on the Empire despite all that. Do you think he just doesn't care about anything other than fighting Edelgard anymore?
That's not true.
If not, then why? Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
So that was yours. That's all the lost items.
Professor?
See anything here? Get a fish.
Hello there.
Do a bit of shopping.
This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
I think this one, yes. 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 I this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think. Return
Well,
soon,
everything
please.
you got, and let's buy everything he has.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good. You have a good eye. You have a good. 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 You have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing. Come again.
It's all right,
There's
and
unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
so we got secret shop. It's gone, gone. I say, I can't do business without it. Hey, you, get it back from me, and I'll cut you a deal of your life.
Hey, how about a favor?
Gotta find our missing item.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is everyone setting out on a big campaign? Not exactly. Ah, so you're meeting up with the reinforcements. Well, you can leave guarding this place to me. I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Sweet, and also you probably just heard my alarm go off because of its hourly chime.
ALL, the Valley of Torment. Oh man, I really do not want to go there.
Pull yourself together.
Professor, have you ever been to ALL? If you had, you'd know. That place is crazy hot. For guys like me, who grew up somewhere cold, man, it's gonna be rough. Though, I guess that climate will keep our enemies at bay.
Can you help me?
Don't tell anyone, but I'm actually an iron merchant. I'm looking to export some goods from Fultland and sell them back in my homeland. If you help me out, I'll reward you handsomely. Get some mix seeds. Anybody in here? Doesn't look. Oh wait, there's an item. Nice blowfly bait.
Let me see.
Let me see. Anybody in here? There's Ferdinand.
Someday we will take the Imperial capital. It is odd to think that I will be invading the very city that I once called home. Ah, that is still a ways off. I will prepare for our journey to ALL.
Hey!
Let's go over here.
What the? You know...
Anybody hanging out around here? Doesn't look like it.
Oh.
Let's go to the monastery. Oh, the cathedral, I mean.
It has been only 5 years, yet so much has changed. Half of the kingdom has fallen to the Empire. Skirmishes are rife throughout the Alliance. Despite such tumult, we look upon the same sky, unchanged by the storm happening beneath it.
It's true. It's just like all those years ago.
Indeed. I gazed up at this same sky with Mother and Father. It does not feel so long ago at all. Wait, but how would you know, Professor?
Come on, gate.
Really?
Well then. The monastery repairs have made solid progress. Most excellent news. When we first returned here, I was unsure what we were going to do with the ruins of this place. But if we can get the cathedral rebuilt, we'll have it looking just like old times soon enough.
Counselor, growing out my hair was not intentional. I was busy with other things in life, so I never thought of getting a cut. It hurts that others think my hair out to be fashionable. You look like a scruffy dog. Looks good on you. Alright, Maybe a net. Let's get you in here. And Ferdinand.
I can't sing very loud.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
Oh. I have lived inconspicuously these past 5 years, so as not to be discovered by the Empire. To be able to finally return to the monastery again is overwhelming. I hope that our brothers and sisters who ran far away will also return one day.
It is imperative that we regroup with those who continue to resist. Most importantly, we must join up with the Fraldarius family. If we do, our ability to reclaim the kingdom capital is ensured. We should aim for this outcome, rather than focusing our efforts on the imperial capital. This seems to me the best strategy at present. But I feel what His Highness feels. His hatred, his anger, so keenly, as if it were my own. So I find it difficult to oppose his wishes.
Go away.
Okay, Dimitri, Jesus. Anybody else around here? No. Let's go across the bridge and go upstairs. Anybody on the 3rd floor? No, there isn't.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, there is something glowing up here, and Catherine's in here. The Sultan Beast Idol, a valuable idol created by the master craftsman Sultan. He was widely thought to have made only weapons.
Strategically speaking, our best move is probably to head for the kingdom capital. Though, I think it's more likely that Lady Rhea is in the Empire, so I would not object to taking the fight directly to Edelgard. There are no right or wrong answers in war. What do you think we should do? I hope with the goddess's guidance, we can make the right choice.
I do like that everybody's like, hey, we should probably focus on retaking the Imperial capital. But of course, Dimitri and his hatred, it's like, no, let's go and deal with the Empire.
Gilbert was a knight to the royal family of Fargus? What was a man like that doing in Garreg Mach, I wonder? Who knows? Whenever I try to ask about it, he'd change the subject and avoid giving a proper answer.
Alright. Let's come over here.
Valley of Torment. Valley of Torment.
Are you chanting some sort of curse? Is something
I
wrong?
once read a book full of legends surrounding Aelel, but I can't seem to remember. I feel there's something dreadful I'm forgetting.
Let's speak with Lysithia.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment, lies on the border of 3 noble territories. The kingdoms Fraldarius and Galatea families, and the Alliance's Daphno family. Incidentally, the Galatea family was originally an offshoot from the Daphno family.
Interesting. Hello, Ignatz.
The Valley of Torment. I'd heard of it, but I never expected to go there. It's exciting. I wonder what the landscape is like.
Sounds dangerous.
It probably is dangerous, but I still want to get there and see it as soon as I can.
let's come over to this side. Is anybody on this side of the building? Or the other side of the building, I mean. Yes, there is.
We weren't related by blood, but Randolph was still my uncle. Seeing him end up that way was... Never mind. It's nothing.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I don't need your sympathy. It's not like I had any real connection with him anyway. But Dimitri's methods... I don't know. I'm sure he never trusted me, being born in the Empire and all.
Anybody in the war room? Doesn't look like it. Let's go back downstairs.
Well...
Speaking of these past 5 years, Lord Rodrigue worried for His Highness more than any other. But I wonder what he would say if he saw what has become of Dimitri.
Good, the door's open. Now, what are these people selling? Sure, I'll buy a tomato. Master Seal, always top buy. I also gotta use some of these stat ups on Byleth. You as a dark mage, it's actually fairly interesting. I'll get your silver sword. And Iron Lance.
Hello.
Let's call Shamir back. Need some money. Available travelers. Send off. Let's see, is there anybody in the classrooms? Nobody in Blue Lions.
So, you're not a teacher anymore, and we're not your students, but everyone still calls you Professor. Is there something you'd rather be called?
Professor is fine.
That's what we're used to, huh? Alright.
I thought that was the right answer, anyway. Nobody in Golden Deer. So, I think that leaves, the main hall and the dining hall.
Say now, to the north of Garreg Mach lie the territories of the Karen and Galatea houses, former lords of the kingdom. Even though their territory is being nibbled at by the Empire, they are still clinging to their neutrality. Since they only display enough force to defend their borders, I suppose the Empire has no incentive to attack them with any real strength.
Okay.
I concur. Meeting reinforcements in the Valley of Torment seems an astute decision to me. In that land of oppressive heat, it is unlikely that we will be disturbed. It also means we will need to contend with those harsh conditions ourselves, however. Best ensure we are well prepared.
Right, now let's go over here.
Hello
How's this? There are enemy spies around. Remain vigilant. Capture anyone who seems suspicious.
All right, I will.
I'm glad you understand. I'm counting on you.
Nobody here, so let's go to the dining hall.
Okay. It seems some of our friends believe that if we get those reinforcements, we'll be set for provisions too. But I think it's best not to hold our breath on the food front. With the added headcount from the reinforcements, there will be even more mouths to feed.
The kingdom doesn't seem to have clear goals holding them together. Different people have different priorities. The situation right now is difficult. But at times like this, you have the opportunity to really shine, eh, Professor? You're in charge. Show them what you're made of. I'll do what I can to help.
Thanks, Alois.
I don't know about everyone else, but heading to the Empire seems like a good idea to me. The search for Lady Rhea will be so much easier if we can just get the Empire out of the way. I suppose Dimitri might still pose a problem, though. He seems so fixated on the Imperial capital, but I get the feeling he's not even sure what he wants anymore.
Right, Dorothea.
This is all a bit troubling, isn't it? The people from the kingdom seem to be of two minds as well. Can we really plan to fight when we're this unsure of ourselves?
It's hard to say.
Well, Professor, I hope you can bring everyone together. You might be the only person who can.
I will do the head chef. Where is... Did I give that back? And we'll head down into Abyss. Let's make...
I have some experience with cooking. I'm sure I can aid you in the kitchen. Let me consider. How the meal tastes affects the morale of the troops. An army marches on its stomach.
Nice. Now let's head down into Abyss.
Professor!
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Lots of things happen down here. Lots of reports need to be reported. And for all reportable things, I'm your guy.
Sweet. Nobody in here. Anybody in the library? Doesn't look like it. Let's listen to what they have to say.
Bandits from Garrick Mach used to come down to Abyss pretty frequently. We never dealt with them, though. We refused their offers at every turn. Sometimes we had to use force. It was Happy who finally drove them out for good. Only then there were beasts all over the place.
What's in the recycling? Rusted lance, letter shield, and a bow.
To march into ALL. Frankly, I want no part of it. Surely such an uneventful journey won't require my presence.
I need you with us.
Then I shall don my marching boots. Though I would ask that we at least consider marching only under cover of night.
Because of her personality shift.
Thoughtful of you.
No.
Let's come over here now.
When the monastery fell to ruin, we lost all hope for support from the church. Most able-bodied folks abandoned Abyss for the surface around that time. Since then, we've been barely scraping by.
Thanks for giving me a hand.
So you talked to the Wayseer, huh? That kind of thing's not really for me. If she told me something good, I get my hopes up, and she told me something bad, I do get upset. I'm glad you got something out of it.
The Valley of Torment. Isn't that the place where it's scorching hot year-round? You know, I've always wanted to see the world. That's why I left my village. And here I am, traveling to all these interesting new places to kill people. Not what I had in mind. Maybe I'll find some time to admire the scenery. Though people might get mad I'm not taking this silly war seriously. Whoops, that was close. Almost sighed.
The Valley of Torment, huh? I see your angle, but don't let your guard down. Any movement about their borders, and the lords of the kingdom will react swiftly. Don't underestimate them. Keep your focus on a positive outcome. There's a lot to gain and a lot to lose.
Let's continue running around.
Yeesh. I wonder how many soldiers that Rodrigue guy will lend us. Not that it matters much. Taking on the whole damn empire? Not even I would bet on those odds.
We will give it our all.
Yeah, if we don't, we'll die a terrible death. I've survived this long. I refuse to give up now. You know, win or lose, I guess it's not worth betting on. Who would I collect from after the war's over?
Right, that should be everyone, so let's go back to the surface. Find Anne's item. We'll turn those 2 quests in, and then we'll probably end the episode so that way I can save the rest of our activities for next episode and also go through any supports. Where? It's by the well in the hot spring area. Here we go. And secret thingy. Alright. Nope, that's wrong button. Let's first warp here to this guy by the stable.
Nice job.
Thanks for helping me out. Here's your reward. It's a stuff of Nibba Bear. Cute, right? This toy is incredibly popular with Elmarian children these days. Feel free to show it off, but don't tell anyone where you got it from. Let's go to Anne.
Professor?
Really now? Appreciate it.
Thanks, friend. That's a huge relief. Now I can finally open up shop. I'm sure I will be sure to swing by the monastery again. So keep an eye out on the schedule and bring lots of gold. So now we can do her secret shop, which can get us silver shields, some pretty good items, and then most importantly, some master seals. I'll buy 10 right now.
Come back soon.
So now we can start doing the exams more often without holding on to our master seals like they're the most precious things on Earth. But anyway, I think we'll end the episode here. In the next episode, we will use our remaining activities on meals and watch any supports we have available. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below in your thoughts this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.